So if we remove all the bullshit that gonna find all over the internet, like everywhere on the YouTube and the articles on Reddit and all the other social media that are telling you that you need to write these specific texts or you need to act in this particular way. There's basically three main reasons that girls mainly are not really into you, or probably they are have some interest at the beginning, and then this interest just drastically drops down. Let's dive deep into it. First reason would be that you are not improving your sexual market value. What is sexual market value? I believe that most of you are aware of it, but basically that it's the reason why girl chooses you or some other guy over the other options she has. Basically, it means if in your financial situation, in your physique, in your charisma, and your presence, and all all the characteristics that completely combinedly pictures you as a particular person. And some people struggling because they are improving on the one particular strength. For example, some people making drastic amounts of money, like some millionaires, and you can see them being cheated on. By who? By just some random fitness trainer, but just some random guy. It's so well. For the worst period of time, the people thought, the man thought that, well, you just make money and you're good to go. And basically, what was discovered lately that it's not true. That's not how it works. Because it doesn't really matter if you are good at one particular thing, because you need to be overall as a person. You need to be great at all of them at the same time. Like you can be not a billionaire like Bezos or Zuckerberg or somebody else, right? But you can maintain a good physique and make a good amount of money and be that and that and this, and have some amount of experiences that you have in your life, and well, that's overall will build your personality. And these experiences that while you are building this stuff, right, that would be a cool stories to tell, and that would make you an interesting and charismatic person, because well, basically you have experience in life. That's how it works. So you need to increase your sexual market value overall. And yep, that's we have ultra competitive society because of the internet. And you're competing not only with the guys from your school or from your neighborhood. You're competing with guys from all over the place, because some dude could be inviting the girl that you like to fly out to his country, and he will cover it, and it would be like no problem. He will not even notice this expense. That's the kind of people that you are in competition with. So you need to realize this, and you need to make progress. Why? Because well, basically, we come into to an age where there would be some men that will take all the women they want, and most of the men that will barely have any women in throughout the life, or maybe will settle with the women that have been ran through by those guys. Yep, that's where we're heading to. So you need to decide for yourself which part of this society would you want to be on. Would you want to just settle for a girl that's been run through by 10, 20, 100, 200 men? Or maybe you want to become somebody that's girl with maybe no experience, or maybe just one or two boyfriends, right? And she's still capable of love, and she's still she is maintaining the good qualities. Which one would you want to take? Well, it's up to you to decide. I'm just telling that if you want to like be the at the top echelon and you wanna like take the best of the best, well, you need to become the best. Yep. Okay, so we covered this, and the second reason is you putting them on the pedestal. Well, basically, you starting the conversation with the girl with this imagine that uh, like she's 11 out of 10, right? Or maybe, and that's where it's getting even more tricky. Like you starting the conversation with the intention that she's just a normal girl, and like yeah, she's kind of beautiful. Yeah, she's kind of has some good traits, but she's far from perfect. But over the interactions with her, well, basically, what's come through life that you start to realize that wow, that's the one, she's the one, and well, basically, most likely she's not. Most likely, she's just uh yeah, she's probably still a good girl, probably, but maybe even not. Maybe even you stopped noticing this bad stuff and like removed them out of the equation because you thought that, oh, but she has this quality and she has this, like, she has no guy friends, right? But at the same time, you don't notice that you stop noticing that her girlfriends are whores. And basically, if her girlfriends are whores, like, who do you expect her to be? Well, you answer this. I don't. So you start to pedestalizing her, and well, that's when it gets fucked up because when you start like seeing her as some like one in a million, right? Well, you start acting accordingly. You start acting like her peasant, and well, why would women want you in this way? She wants a man. She wants to be with a masculine man. She wants to be said what she needs to be done, and like you're not becoming this person in such a way. Why would you want to act in this particular way? Well, again, it's up to you to decide where you want to be. And the third reason, and this one that would tie first and the second one all together, that basically you are too much available. You are too much available for her. Well, you start having conversations with her, you start texting, you start calling her, you probably, maybe not. You meet with her a couple times, right? And you texted her all the time throughout the day. And once she stops replying you so fast, like it takes her a couple hours to reply for just well, because she basically busy, probably, right? And and this time you start becoming anxious, and you start thinking like, wait, where she's gone? What happens? And you start sitting by your phone all the time. You like don't take your phone out of your hands, and that's when where it gets like all fucked up, like to the end. You burn yourself to the ground by yourself. Basically, what I mean here is that if you're too available, that means everything. That means first you are pedestalizing her because you think that she's too precious to like leave on like unread for a couple hours, and second of all, that you are not working on yourself. You are not working on your purpose, on your big mission. Like you are not improving yourself, and when you are not improving, you're degrading. So basically, you're ruining everything by yourself. What's the point of it? What's the point of you ruining everything that you strive for? Well, there's literally no point, because if you wanted to uh, build a relationship with it. For example, this particular girl, right? You're messaging just right now, and you wanted to build a good relation and build a family, right? Later on, but you're just wasting everything and like you're ruining it. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to her? If you really think about it, even if she's into you right away, she's really into you. She's kind of cute. She's like she has all the good traits that you dreamed of, and you already have a relationship with her. By doing those things, you are ruining your relationships. You are ruining it for you and for her. So, if she's so precious to you, why would you do that to her? Why would you leave her with no chance of being that with a good man? Why would she need to waste her time on you? Why wouldn't she choose some man that works on himself, that's constantly striving to basically be in the best shape, make the best living, make the progress that he strives for, make his vision come true, and that his main focus. And where with this man, she can naturally become more feminine because he has this vision, he has tunnel vision, right? And he follows it, and she naturally just wants to help him on his path. But instead, what are you doing? You're trying to make her the center of your purpose. And at this point, she does just understand that, well, you're just a slave to her. And she, well, her pussy will gonna dry out really quick. Maybe, if you get lucky, right? You have a spare couple months to share with her until she starts to realize this. But basically, that's the dynamic, and it's gonna end. Why would you want this? Why would you want this to the girl that you're dreaming of? Why would? And just logically thinking, why would she want you in this way? Just think of it, and well, it's for you to decide.